talking about some bullshit.
Bring it up.
Honestly, this one's not that crazy. It's just unreal, bro. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. So, New York City homeowner arrested after attempting to remove squatter from $1 million home. Like, it's just comical at this point what this country is coming to. So, apparently, a little backstory on this is this lady inherited the house. She doesn't owe any money on it. She's trying to either sell it or rent it out. I can't remember which. Some random fucks showed up and started living in the house illegally, right? They squatted in the house. They made up fake documents, whatever, so they could live in this house for free. She's like, you know what? Fuck that shit. This is my fucking house. She goes over there, changes the locks. She's trying to get him out. The fuck who lives in the house illegally calls the cops. Cops come and arrest her for trying to illegally evict the squatter from the house which she owns. If it wasn't so fucked, it'd be funny. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, what the fuck are we doing as a country right now?
Well, we see this more and more. It's like the people trying to create equality of outcome for everybody never fucking happens the way that everybody thinks it's going to happen, right? And it kind of is disincentivizing people to fucking work hard and gain things and become successful in their life. Because why would you fucking go spend $1 million to purchase a house, to own the house, so that you can do what you want with the thing that you bought, when somebody else can come in, put their shit all up, do whatever the fuck they want, and you know what? Now you're gonna get in trouble for telling this random person to leave your home.
Random fuck.
Yeah.
Random fuck. Just in the house, doing whatever the fuck they want in your $1 million house. That is fucking crazy, and I'm glad it hasn't happened to me because I'd fucking for sure be going to jail. You already know damn well me and the boys would be straight back to our Marine Corps days, stacking up on the front door and fucking getting those people out at any cost. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you can work your whole life. I mean, some people in the United States of America, they work their whole lives and they end up with nothing, right?
The mass majority.
Yeah. So people maybe work their whole lives to end up with a home that they own when they retire that's worth $200,000 or $300,000 or $500,000. Doesn't really matter. And then let's say, you know, they didn't want to put all their retirement money into a 401k, a Roth IRA, a stock portfolio, right? They wanted to invest in real estate. And they're like, okay, well, if we buy this property over here for whatever number of dollars, let's say it's even 150 grand, they buy a cheap little condo, small home, whatever it may be, outright, they know that they're going to have an income from that property for the entirety of the time that they own it into their retirement. And that's their way of having an income and surviving as a retired American, right? And that was their plan. But for whatever reason, they're in between renters, or they decided they wanted to remodel the house, up the value, maybe get a little more money out of the rent. Some random fuck, most likely a criminal, obviously a criminal because they don't have any morals, right? It might not be illegal in New York, clearly, but these people don't have any morals, so they're most likely criminals. Who knows? They might even be illegal immigrants. That wouldn't be surprising. And somebody gets in the house, finds it's empty. They're there for 30 days. 30 fucking days. We've been on vacation for longer than 30 days. Somebody could do that at this $1 million house that we live in. Somebody could fucking just show up. We're on vacation, Thailand, partying, doing bad things, right, as usual. And then we come back, and there's some random criminal, illegal immigrant fuck living inside our house, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's sickening. And, you know, we're in a position in life where it wouldn't be the end of the world for us, right? But would it piss me off? Yeah. Would I probably go to jail? Definitely. Because there's no fucking way that some random scumbag is going to come and start living in my fucking house and try claiming that they're a fucking squatter. It's not happening. So let's take it back to this scenario of the old people investing their entire retirement into a house, trying to live off of it, right? And then some fucks come and squat in the house, and then now they have nothing, or they have to spend tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees, legal battles, just for it to get strung out for 12 to 24 months before the judge says, well, they've been there too long, now they got to stay. Whatever the case may be, because obviously nothing that happens in this country makes sense anymore. And they're fucked. I mean, it's just fucked up. It's un-American. It's bullshit. It disincentivizes people from actually creating value in this country because it tells the hardworking people that if they go out and they make money and they do something with their lives and they want to invest in real estate, that they might get fucked. So now people are scared to invest that money. That hurts the economy. And it also shows illegal immigrants, criminals, and people who are up to no good that they can go and they can take from hardworking Americans. And it's fucking sickening. It's absolutely sickening. And it's just the latest domino to fall in this country that supposedly is the greatest on earth, right? I think we're kind of falling from grace here at the moment with shit like this going on. I mean, imagine doing this on any other, or in any other country. You go like Dubai. Let's say we went to Dubai.
And you go post up in somebody's house.
And you break into somebody's house. You break into their house. Boom, crime number one. Illegally. You're probably not even there legally, right? Because if you're doing any sort of criminal stuff there, they revoke your visa, right? So now they're going to get you on some illegal immigration charge too, along with breaking and entering and damage something, burglary, whatever it may be. And they find you, bro, you're probably going to die. They're probably going to fucking kill you. They're going to, for sure, chop your fucking fingers off. I don't know what the theft thing, I'm pretty sure they're still doing that. But you're never going to be seen again. That's for sure. You will never be seen again. Or if you are seen again, it's going to be 30 years from now, and you're going to be a shell of whoever you were, and your life's going to be over. Right? So, and people know this. People know that if you went to Dubai and you broke into somebody's house illegally and you tried squatting there, that either you're going to end up in a hole for the rest of your life or you're going to die. So guess what doesn't fucking happen in Dubai?
People don't do it.
They don't fucking go over there and try moving into people's houses just because they're not there at that specific moment. And that's why there's no crime in Dubai. And then here, we have schmucks who think they can do whatever the fuck they want, protected by the law, right? And they go and they live in people's houses illegally. I don't care if it's legal, so-called legal. It's not fucking illegal. You're stealing from people, right? It's an income that they could have earned that they're now not earning. That is called theft. I don't care who says what. That's theft. They're stealing. They're ruining people's lives, so it's a crime. And there's no punishment. There's nothing negative that's happening to these people. So, I mean, we're just digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's wild to me that this is even happening. And obviously, being somebody who is going to be investing in real estate, right, on a much larger scale than I already am, then for me, it's very concerning. And just from this story alone, I definitely won't be investing in any real estate in New York or New York City. Now, there's a couple of secondary and tertiary things that were caused by this. Where is it? So, 2 vigilantes showed up to this lady's house and demanded to speak to the squatters. And there was an intense standoff that I guess ended with the two vigilantes, so-called vigilantes, being arrested and taken to jail. So now, not only do we have a law-abiding American citizen that was taken to jail because she was trying to get some morons out of her house, now we have two other people that most likely law-abiding American citizens trying to do the right thing and help this helpless woman, right? Because she is helpless. They're not allowing anybody to help her. The police aren't helping her. What's she gonna do? She's fucked, right? So they're trying to help this helpless woman, and then they end up in jail. So everybody who's been involved in this situation
is in jail,
except for the
people who were
living in
in
the
there.
house illegally. Bro, it's fucking backwards, sickening. It's bullshit. I mean, I don't really even know what to say about it. But it's scary. I mean, does it scare you at all for the future of America, for our futures as Americans who are contributing to society and plan on, owning and investing in property?
It does scare me. And I think real estate investors and people who are making money that don't want to get fucked, at the end of the day, they're just going to go somewhere else to a place that they're not going to be fucked with, and this kind of shit won't fly. So really, it comes down to like, if the United States isn't going to take care of its fucking people, then why the fuck are we going to stay here? Especially when we have money.
Exactly. So again, the American people being hurt by policies that have been put into place by these people who are so fucking far away from living in reality that they don't even realize the impacts in society and on, Americans at a low level that their policies have, and it's going to hurt the economy because people like you said, people that have money are going to leave the country. They're going to invest their money somewhere else. They're going to create jobs somewhere else. So again, we're taking away from America and building up anywhere but America. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just one of those things where we need to either correct this as soon as possible, or it's going to be a never-ending cycle of things like this happening, and America is just going to keep on fucking losing in bigger and bigger portions than ever before until the entire country collapses, or until we get together, a group of people, and say, hey, this is bullshit. Obviously, it makes zero sense, and we take corrective action and we start doing the right thing. I mean, how fucking difficult is it to do the right thing? I mean, I feel bad for these police officers. I mean, they're police officers, right? They're trying to take care of people. They're trying to enforce the law, protect the peace, enforce safety, whatever it may be that they're doing. And they're forced, due to New York law, to go out and arrest a lady who's trying to get illegals out of her house. I feel bad for them. It's definitely not something that they signed up for, but it's just one of those things where it's just like we're failing on so many levels that to even begin to try and fix this problem, I mean, it's questionable if it could even be fixed at this point in the game. It's how far behind we are.
I want to keep hope that it can, because I'm not fucking European. I'm not whatever the fuck where everybody came from. I'm American.
Goddamn right.
And this still is the greatest place to make money in the entire world, regardless of political leanings and fucking bullshit. But every single day that something like this happens, it's draining that opportunity and people wanting to come here to live an amazing life, buy a home, provide for their family. And all it is really doing is taking away from those people. So you shouldn't hurt people who have nice things or feel like you can fuck over, or it doesn't really matter what happens to people who have nice things because they have more things than you, right? But most of the time, most millionaires are self-made. And yes, there's fucking people who got given millions of dollars, but most people are really starting from zero or starting from, lower or just middle class, and they're building themselves up. They're working, they're fucking grinding, they're building companies, they're working high professional jobs, they're raising families. And those are the people that America should be supporting the most. But when stuff like this happens, it just shows that we really aren't the priority. The people who are building America and making America the way that it is, financially and politically, the way that it needs to be in the world to fucking maintain dominance over everybody. And that's just slowly fading away.
Yeah, couldn't have said it any better myself. They're just, it's called getting fucked. Is what it's called. It's called getting fucked by the government, the judicial system, legislation, senators, House of Representatives, whoever it is. You and I and every other hardworking American are getting fucked. And I mean, that's really all it comes down to. So it was good talking to you about this. I'm glad we could have this conversation. I'm sure we're going to be talking about some more just outlandish things going on in this country, but I think that kind of wraps it all up for today. Did you have anything else?
No, I think it was a good talk. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and have an amazing